Let's see one level extension of factory pattern that we just discussed, that is factory design pattern. Now we will discuss the abstract factory design pattern. So this is the things that we have already discussed in our last lecture. That is, we have the MI model abstract class, that is a parent class, and it has the three different abstract method. And then we have the two different models of that parent class, that is MI bolt and MI fire. And these two different derived classes extends the parent abstract class. So they implement these three different abstract method differently in their classes. Now we introduce one more model in our system, that is MI plus. So we create a new derived class, that is MI plus. It also extends the main parent class, that is the abstract MI model, and then it implements all these three different abstract classes differently in their class. So we introduces a one new model, that is MI plus, and then we have the factory. But as we discussed in our last lecture, we want to extend our business to two different new offices, that is London and New York. So basically now our factory class will extend to two different new offices, that is London and New York. So we create the two different derived classes from this parent class factory. So the first derived class is New York factory and second derived class is London factory, and we extend these two classes from the factory. But here we have one more constraint, and the constraint is this. So basically the New York factory should always manufacture the models, that is MI fire and MI plus. So this is my MI fire model and this is my MI plus, and they should always be manufactured in the New York factory. Similarly, another constraint is the London factory should always manufacture the MI fire and MI board only. So this is the constraint that also we need to take in account in this particular design pattern. So if you notice, when the same functionality need to be supported differently in two different classes, then always better option is the abstract. Like in this case, we need to implement these three different methods differently into the derived classes. So we create an abstract class and then correspondingly create the different derived classes. So same concept we need to apply here also. So we create an abstract class, that is abstract factory. So now this class will change from normal class to an abstract class. And of course, if it is an abstract class, then it must have the abstract method, that is the produce mobile. So now it has the abstract method, then I'm sure it must be implemented differently into the class New York factory and the class London factory. So in this case, we want that the London factory should always manufacture MI fire and MI bolt, and the New York factory should always manufacture MI fire and MI plus. So we can write this condition easily here. So we have the method, that is produce mobile. This is the abstract method, and here if the customer will pass the MI fire, then we create the instance of MI fire class, and if it passes the MI bolt, then we create an instance of MI bolt. Same concept will apply here also. So in the class New York factory, we have the method, that is produce mobile, and here according to the query that the client will pass, we create the if and else if methods. If it's MI fire, we create an instance of MI fire. If it's a MI plus, then it create an instance of MI plus. So basically now the client will pass the two things, that is the country in which the client wants to create mobile, and of course the model that he wants. So it passed the two options, and then we check the country, and correspondingly with that country we check the model, and then we create the instance of that model. So this is the abstract factory design pattern, where we create an abstract factory class and correspondingly the abstract factory method, and we implement that method into the different derived classes. So this is our abstract factory method, with the help of whom I can support as many countries as I want in my system.